Through the Force, things you will see.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this episode of Wiltshire's Wishes. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Arrowverse. Comic-Con is coming so soon, and I thought I'd break down 5 things that I think will happen in the upcoming seasons for the Arrowverse. So that's Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, and of course my favourite, Arrow. At the time of writing this, there's been barely any news about the series, okay? And with Comic-Con just around the corner, we'll probably get to see some first looks and possibly some casting announcements as well. So that's why I'm doing this video before Comic-Con, because these are basically my ideas of what I'd love to see or what needs to happen in the upcoming seasons. If you're not fully caught up with the Arrowverse, there will be spoilers. So without further ado, let's begin this Wiltshire Wishes. So first of all, number 5. Maggie and Alex must stay together in Supergirl. At the end of Supergirl Season 2, Alex proposed to Maggie, and I think this relationship has been great for Season 2 of Supergirl, great for TV in general, and great for Alex. In Season 1 they didn't really know what to do with the character, and now she's come into her own and has really become a unique and great character on the show. I think Alex and Maggie staying together will be perfect. Their love and chemistry is so genuine, and I think it would be a great contrast to maybe Supergirl's season-long relationships, whereas Maggie and Alex can be the ongoing relationship throughout the show. And I just think it would add so much to the show, and I so want Maggie to become a regular. Unfortunately, the actress is tied up with another show as well. Number 4 is also to do with Supergirl. Let's see the death of Superman. Now, I know what you're going to say. They're doing that in the movies. Why would they do that in the Arrowverse? Well, for 2 perfectly good reasons. At the end of Season 2, we saw a pod being launched from Krypton that came straight after Kara's and Superman's. That pod has now been revealed to be Reign, a world killer similar to Doomsday. Now, they're not using Doomsday because obviously he's tied up with the DCEU, but they are using Reign, and I still think they could do the death of Superman with Reign. Imagine if Superman comes to help Kara and in the end actually dies helping Kara. Imagine how much sort of guilt that could put on Kara, and be great for the upcoming series, and it would make Supergirl be her own hero and not living in Superman's shadow. And it would also solve the story issues with, why doesn't she call Superman for help? Well, she can't because he's dead. It could also lead to a great season-long arc of the Battle of the Supermen. We have Supergirl, we could have a version of Steel come up, we could have Cyborg Superman come up, there's Martian Manhunter, Miss Martian, we could see a version of Superboy, maybe Mon-El comes back, and they're all trying to fill the mantle of Superman. And I think that would be a great arc to the show. And I just think it would add so much more to Kara's character. Her now being actually the only surviving Krypton. Imagine how much pressure that puts on her. And her trying to live up to her cousin's glory of being the Earth's greatest protector. I think that would be a great story arc for the show, and I would love to see it. But of course, they can always bring him back, because Superman always comes back. Now on to number 3, which is about the Flash. Now at the end of Season 3, we saw Barry go into the Speed Force because they must have a speedster prisoner. After Savitar escaped, they took Wally, and then after Wally escaped, they took Jay Garrick, and now they've taken Barry. But he volunteered to go, and they said it would be heaven. But what they must not do is bring Barry back in the 1st or 2nd episode. Maybe not even a 3rd. Have at least maybe 4 to 6 episodes, maybe even the first half of the season without Barry. Maybe we see him in the Speed Force, him looking out for his friends, but we don't actually see him come back to Earth fully as the Flash. Because there needs to be consequences in the show. They got rid of Flashpoint too quickly at the start of Season 3, and many people felt disappointed that it was all summed up in 1 episode basically, with a bit of effect throughout the season, but really the storyline was done in 1 episode. Why? It should have been at least a half a season long arc, or maybe at least 3 episodes. So that is why, please, do not bring Barry back until at least 4 episodes have passed. Let's see Wally really be the Flash of Central City, and allow the other characters to have some focus without Barry being there. Now, number 2 is about Legends of Tomorrow. I would love to see some known characters that we've already seen join the team. We're probably going to get some unknown characters and some characters from DC Comics that have not yet appeared join the team, similar to the way Steel and Amaya, aka Vixen, joined the team in Season 2. But I think there are so many characters from even Supergirl, Flash and Arrow, and even Legends of Tomorrow itself, that could join the team as a full-fledged member and regular member of the cast. For example, I think Jonah Hex should join the team. They've been setting it up for a while, and it would be great for someone from a really different time period to join the team. Yes, I know Amaya is from a different time period, but only by 80 years or so. I think having Jonah Hex, who's from at least the 1800s, I believe, or 1900s, it would be a perfect sort of person out of time to see. It would be like see him in the future, see him in the past. I think it would be amazing. Okay, and the actor who plays him is really good. Other characters we could also see, Roy Harper. Let's see him come back for at least a couple of episodes and join a team. Or maybe they could get Jessie Quick. Let's see her come. They need a speedster. After going up against Zoom, they need someone who can compete with that. Another person I would love to see for pure sort of shipping reasons, and because I actually love the character and actress, is Nyssa Al Ghul. Now, if Talia al Ghul is still alive on Arrow, she probably has some unfinished business there and will probably stay on Arrow. But I do hope Nyssa Al Ghul survived the Season 5 finale of Arrow and can join the team of the Legends of Tomorrow and reunite with Sarah, and it'll be another great relationship on the show. Other characters that I wouldn't mind seeing join the team would be Killer Frost, though probably she is going to be a regular on Flash, so that might not be possible. Maybe, how about Katana? Let's see her be brought back. She's probably not going to be in Suicide Squad 2 since her character was shit in those movies. Another one, how about Monal? He is going to be regular in Supergirl, but maybe he could be on Legend tomorrow as well. Maybe that's where the portal took him, to see the Legends. It would be amazing. Now, my number 1 thing that must happen, or I would love to see happen in the Arrowverse for the upcoming seasons, is someone actually important dies in Arrow. At the end of the Arrow Season 5, we saw a big cliffhanger with the island explosion, with most of the team still on it, apart from Oliver and his son. Now, there must be consequences to this. They just can't have everyone survive. There'll be a cop-out. But they can't just have a minor character die either. They must have at least one major death. I think the possibility that is we could even see up to 3 deaths that would haunt Oliver throughout the season. I think the most obvious one will be Samantha, Oliver's son's mother. I think she's going to die. We've already heard Stephen Amell say the next season is all about family. It can't be any more about family if it was him looking after his son. Now his son's mother is dead. Imagine that. That would be such a devastating storyline to follow, but also very interesting at the same time. Now, we don't know Samantha that well, so it might not have the big hit to us if she dies. So other characters must die as well. Now, with regards to the characters that die in, I am already assuming that Malcolm and Digger Harkness are dead. Okay, I believe they're already dead. We heard the mine go off. I'm sorry, they're dead. Malcolm, or aka John Barrowman, has already said he's not going to be in the upcoming season of Arrow. So I'm assuming for now he is dead. I'm not including him. Another death that is most likely is Evelyn. She didn't really work last season, and she was a character not many people cared about. I was interested at first, but then it didn't really go anywhere, and they didn't really even explain why she defected to Prometheus. And I believe she is another one most likely to die as well. Now, on to the major character that's going to die. I don't think it's going to be Felicity, although I really hope it is. I don't think Felicity works at all. I'm sorry. Shoot me in the comments. I don't care. A possibility, and a big possibility I think, is Quentin Lance is going to die. For a number of reasons. It could spur Rene to really be a good father to his daughter due to Lance dying. And I just think it would be a great storyline. Also, I think possibility it would spur Black Siren on to be a bit more good. We could see that it did affect her kidnapping Quentin Lance. Another possibility would be Curtis Holt. I think his story arc in some ways has come to an end. He's become a fully fledged vigilante and has created his T-spheres. Maybe his character has come to an end. And I think it would be a devastating death to Arrow, considering he's been in here for for 2 seasons. So what do you think? Who do you think is going to die in the first episode of Arrow Season 6? When do you think Barry Allen is going to come back in Flash? Do you think Superman is going to die? Do you want Maggie and Alex to stay together? Of course you do, that's a stupid question. But let me know in the comments what you think, and make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And follow me on Twitter, links in the description below. Until next time, I'm Jordan Wiltshire, thank you for watching. Bye.